Imagine a beauty pageant where the owner, a future president, publicly endorses a contestant's controversial stance on transgender inclusion, all while another participant's future spouse would later be tragically killed in a crime allegedly tied to transgender issues. Sounds like a plot twist from a thriller, right? But this is the real-life story of the 2012 Miss USA pageant, a year that intertwined politics, beauty, and deeply divisive social debates. And this is the part most people miss. It wasn't just about who won the crown. It was about the questions that were asked, and the answers that echoed far beyond the stage. On Wednesday, September 17, 2025, the Go Local Prov news team revisits this pivotal moment in pageant history. Back in 2012, the Miss USA pageant was owned by none other than Donald Trump, then a real estate mogul and future US president. Among the contestants were Rhode Island's Olivia Culpo, who would go on to win the title, and Erika Lane Frantzve, now known as the widow of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Kirk's recent death, allegedly at the hands of Tyler Robinson, has brought this pageant year back into the spotlight, especially given the circumstances surrounding his killing. But here's where it gets controversial. Moments before Kirk's death at a Utah university, he was asked about the connection between transgender individuals and mass shootings. His response? Too many. This statement, coupled with the alleged involvement of Robinson, who was reportedly in a relationship with a transgender man, has reignited debates about gender identity, violence, and societal acceptance. Now, let's rewind to 2012. During the Miss USA pageant, Culpo faced a question that would test her poise and principles. Celebrity judge Robert Kardashian asked, "Would you feel it would be fair for a transgender woman to win the Miss USA title over a natural-born woman?" Culpo's response was both measured and progressive. She acknowledged the tradition of natural-born women in pageants, but emphasized the importance of inclusivity, stating, "I do think that would be fair. I believe it's a free country." Her answer not only won her the crown, but also earned her praise from Trump himself, who called it a great answer to a very tough question. Here's the kicker. Trump's endorsement of Culpo's stance seems almost ironic today, given his later political positions on transgender issues. It raises a thought-provoking question. How do we reconcile past statements with present actions? And what does this say about the evolution of public opinion on gender identity? Culpo's victory wasn't just a personal triumph. It became a cultural moment that challenged societal norms. Her willingness to embrace inclusivity, even in a traditionally conservative space like beauty pageants, set a precedent for future conversations about diversity and representation. Meanwhile, Kirk's tragic death and the circumstances surrounding it serve as a stark reminder of how deeply these issues can divide us. As we reflect on this complex chapter in pageant history, one thing is clear. The 2012 Miss USA competition was more than just a beauty contest. It was a microcosm of the broader societal debates that continue to shape our world today. So here's the question for you. Do you think Culpo's stance on transgender inclusion was ahead of its time? Or was it simply a reflection of shifting societal norms? And how do we navigate these contentious issues without losing sight of our shared humanity?